I don't... Oh, what now?
Itself. Most of us just come here to visit our stuff in the museums.
It's the British way.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
To time, London has seen a sharp rise in E. coli, salmonella and listeria in recent years, and many are pointing to government cutbacks in food standard knowledge.
I'm here. What now?
There doesn't seem to be any obvious peril, does there? Have a seat and I'll ping back the IP sending us the distress signal.
Miss? Right, you've 5 seconds before I snap whatever this thing is in half.
It's a cryptophone. It's secure. Every device on CTOS can be compromised. If we're overheard, we're dead. Both of us.
Who the fuck is this?
Not important. What matters is that I have inside information on SIRS, and I believe the people who framed you are rogue officers. And loath as I am to say it, DedSec may be my only hope to stop them.
All right. You got me attention.
Good. I hid coordinates to a meeting place on a device in that establishment.
Bagley, Sabine, can you give me the rundown?
All right, that's a wrinkle. So this SIRS bloke says Zero Day are a bunch of Secret Service dickheads. I mean... I suppose it does make sense. The bombings were too sophisticated for randos, but SIRS could pull it off.
Officially, SIRS, or the Signals Intelligence Response Service, uses surveillance data drawn from CTOS to identify large-scale terrorist and criminal threats. Then they send Albion to shoot the threats in the face. For example...
And in the wake of escalating violence in London, the SIRS is extending the right to use lethal force to law enforcement and Albion securities.
Unofficially, SIRS uses your data to read your mind and arrest you for having naughty thoughts.
So we have means and opportunity, which leaves motive. SIRS are fascist pricks, but they're supposed to stop groups like Zero Day from doing terrorist shite. Why cause one? When you meet this guy, ask.
Ah, shite. That Sears cunt's not here. And it looks like there was an altercation.
SIRS may be onto him. If you get access to the area's surveillance infrastructure, I can rebuild the scene in AR.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Now return to the scene and I'll reconstruct what happened to our contact.
CTOS-AR. Data
That appears to be our contact.
Jesus.
Yes, it certainly doesn't look like his best day, does it? Analyze the clues in the AR workspace to find out what happened to him. This is a non-lethal weapon, so odds are he's still alive, though he may not want to be. They've taken our SIRS contact away, but they may still be nearby. I can reconstruct the vehicle's path from unsecured CCTV recordings. That should allow you to follow it.
I don't want to die right now. You're never too big for the boot. I got the big size balls on my feet. Your face ain't big for my boots. Kick up to you. Man, know that I kick up to you. Then when they're trying to suck the truth, how dare you to suck the truth? Look, I'm too hot. Old money in my shoebox. I'm the man of the house with my show sold out like the brother from the Boondocks. Swan on my boombox. Still meat from the stew pot. Man, I'm go sick when my tune drops. Little man, that's a hooplo, not a hoopla. What? Pronounce it right.
The reconstruction's nearly finished, and so's our contact if you don't hurry.
I'm down to ride for flips. Real G's gonna ride around to this. Man, I got no time to write at this. I never left my 9 to 5 for this waste man thing. I don't care what rave man's in. I came here to relax, but if it gets man, make a young boy take man's things. Try to tell me I'm way too big to rebel. Nah, man, you're never too big to rebel. I was in the O2 singing my lungs out, but you're never too big for Adele. My yard, blow a kiss to my girl.
It looks like our contact's assailants stopped here, but I can't see them nearby. Let's analyze the data to see if we can find out where they went.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Our contact's assailants are switching vehicles to elude pursuers, which is standard operating procedure for private military burks like Albion.
Mercs? Huh. We thought they'd be serious.
What can I tell you? They're mercenaries. If you keep looking, you might find out why they're interested in an SIRS whistleblower. I've completed a thorough analysis of the vehicle and concluded it is a van.
Ha ha. What else?
Well, I could also mention that the minute traces of sand in the tyre tracks indicate that it's been on a construction site recently. But you know me, hate to sound like a smartass. I've been scanning nearby construction yards for Albion activity and, long story short, some dozy git has forgotten to turn off the security camera in the makeshift torture room.
Let's see it then.
I'm not who you think I am, I swear. You're Malik, a SIRS officer and a leaky fucking twat. It's not me. I swear to God. Please, please.
If that beating keeps up, he's gonna die and we're gonna have no idea why. Bagley, coordinates, now.
Any luck yet? Drone, initiate search.
I'm going to find you.
Area clear. Moving on.
bloody fucking hell!
Hey, relax, relax. I'm fucking dead sick. You called us.
Of course. You shouldn't have come here. Now they'll know for sure I've betrayed them.
Seriously, I just saved you.
No, you've just damned us both. Look, I'll upload the intelligence onto an anonymous FTP. They'll explain everything.
How about you explain everything?
My name is Richard Malik. I'm an intelligence analyst. I believe Zero Day are rogue SIRS officers who framed you for the bombings to seize power. Now they're murdering or blackmailing anyone who threatens them, which now somehow includes me.
All right. We'll see what Bagley makes your intel. Don't make me regret this.
That I can't promise.
Malik has made his way out, and now I suggest you do the same.
What was that?
Suspect or suspects reporting near your location. Received. Let's keep this by the book. Over. Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
He strikes me as a good man, trapped in a bad system. We should check his intel at least.
All right, 1 second.
Bagley, could you look into it? If his intel looks good, schedule a briefing with everyone. Look, I don't want to step on your idea, but I don't trust this guy. We should walk away.
I beg to differ. He needs our help.
May I present the third option? Just use him. An SIRS whistleblower, even one you don't trust, could still help us find the arseholes that blew up half of London and framed DedSec for it. You don't have to invite him to your birthday, just use his information.
Good idea.
Fine.
back up and born again. Born again, 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 born again. Hey, man's never been in. Shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring ring pussy is shut down. Fashion week and it's shut down. Went to the show sitting in the front row. Bloody hell!
I'm here. Are you ready to begin?
Here's the gist. Malik's intelligence checks out. A rogue faction of SRS officers framed DedSec for the bombings to consolidate power over the government. But now they've noticed that some people are standing up to the new order, and they're blaming you.
I believe these are the people you call Zero Day. I don't know their names, but it's safe to assume they have a ringleader. And in my experience overseas, removing the leader...
Right. Stop the leader, stop Zero Day. But why are you here now?
2 weeks ago, a shell company connected with Zero Day's operations imported 40 kilos of Semtex from an old Soviet bloc depot. But it never left London. Which means Zero Day is planning a bombing that will make those earlier bombings look like a bonfire. And I think I know why.
As we're all now painfully aware, false flag attacks are a common propaganda tool for despots. Kill a load of people and the rest fall into line behind whoever says they won't let it happen again. In this case, Zero Day.
Which means we both want to discover who's pulling Zero Day strings and stop them.
We need to get hold of the personnel dossiers of anyone connected with the earlier bombings and their cover-up. Then Malik and I can analyze their common connections and work out who's in charge of Zero Day.
And I'll be on the comm to observe.
So if Malik's right, Zero Day are some kind of shadowy cabal of spies who blew up half the city to secretly take control of the government. But now they're pissed off that someone's standing up to them, so they're going to do it again. That's awful.
I agree. You'd think they'd come up with something besides another bombing. Bit of a double beat, isn't it?
Sabine, do you think Zero Day is doing this because of us? Because we're standing up to him?
Why does this always bloody happen? That's the risk.
Albion were in pursuit of these bank robbers. They wind up in a high-speed chase, trying to use barricades, even drones, and get this? Nothing can stop or even damage the getaway car.
Bring it down a notch.
Still smiling, love?
It gets madder.
Come on, mate. Take it easy.
Some heavy traffic. Looks like they're finally done for. Then, all
Back
the
off, mate.
cars around them bloody move aside and let it through. Like they were being hacked.
I'm here.
You're stealing SIR's personnel dossiers. The organization is strictly compartmentalized, so they aren't stored in one central location.
Spying on spies. What could go wrong?
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government, or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom. Instantly.
Jesus.
You can be horrified if you want, but it's saved thousands of lives. Get access to a Filament terminal and I'll provide you with the search terms.
I haven't the foggiest right now. Nice little distraction.
Ready to go when you are.
All right. Oh my god, what is this thing?
So this is Filament. Impressive. I can help you break in, but we're going to leave a trail, unless, of course, Malik has an idea.
There. I persuaded Filament Security to log that Spiderbot's activity as system maintenance.
Oh, thanks. Hang on. You're being awfully helpful for a SIRS guy.
It's not like the movies. Spies aren't the police. I believe in working with the lesser evils like DedSec to protect society from the greater ones.
So why did Zero Day kill all my friends?
There are differing schools of thought.
I've got the files. Unless anyone needs something else, I'm going to leave.
Nice work.
I have the SIRS dossiers for you.
Right, so we do a simple CTOS contact analysis and work out who's in charge of Zero Day. I'll have it done before you can say Guantanamo.
I'll handle the classified data, thank you very much.
It would be so much faster if I worked with you in order to do this.
The people in these dossiers are connected, but not necessarily complicit. It will take intelligence expertise to separate the wheat from the chaff. And when I discover something actionable, I will contact you.
He's disconnected. Pleasant fella. I have Malik for you.
Put him on.
We have to meet. There's been a complication. I can't access the files you stole.
Wait, what?
The files are logged, and a moment after we got them, I received this.
Hello, Richard. We see you're trying to find us by looking into our associates. That's a good idea. Hope you don't mind if we borrow it. Who was your masked savior, we wonder?
I've sent Bagley the coordinates for a meeting. I hope I don't need to explain why this is a priority.
place needs some character. I like that placement.
I can't believe Albion had the brass to spatter their propaganda all over Buckingham Palace. When this is all over, maybe there'll be a knighthood in it for me. Sir Bagley has a ring, doesn't it? Feel free to use it any time. I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Trust me, listen. Me and my G's ain't scared of police. We don't listen to no politician. Everybody on the same mission, and we don't care about your ism and schisms. Cause it's shut down. That's not me, and it's shut down. Ring, ring, pussy, it's shut down. Hey. Fashion week, and it's shut down. Went to the show, sitting in the front row in a black tracksuit, and it's shut down. Touch the road, and it's shut down. Boy, better know when it's shut down. You wanna act like a G for the camera. You say you're Muslim, you say you're Rasta. Say you don't eat pork, don't eat pussy. Liar, you're just an actor. Blood, you're not on your team. And if Selassie I saw you, he would say, blood, take off the red, gold, and green. Them man are soft just like ice cream. Scene, start moving correctly. If you don't wanna upset me, you get me. You tryna show me your friendly approach to politics, don't impress me. I better make you respect me. How you see the man never selling out Wembley. Ball deep in a blacked out Fendi, and I pop out like what was.
No, don't get up. I need a high-ranking SIRS officer's biometrics, eyes and fingers.
Yeah, I don't think so. We're wasting time.
Keep your voice down. The data was encrypted.
Good thing we have Bagley to crack it.
Not faster than I could, and I've tried. It's hopeless in the time we have. Look, if you don't help me, 0 Day wins, which means we all die.
Oh, dear God. You really want me to cut their fingers off?
No. High-res photos will do. The problem is it has to be the acting Home Office liaison, and SIRS will burn their credentials if they're attacked. It's protocol. So you'll have to get them the old-fashioned way.
Torture?
Christ, no. Develop a relationship. Get someone close and take the photos covertly.
Okay, I get it. I think.
This part of the craft can be ugly. Send someone who can handle it.
Bagley, little help here.
I suggest you begin your relationship with the SIRS Home Office liaison the way you would with anyone, by meticulously poring over every detail of their life and hunting them down.
Go on.
The SIRS Home Office liaison is the bridge between the government and its intelligence service. Their office at Downing Street would be a good place to start your relationship.
Guess that's where we start, huh? These are a pleasure to practice. They drive themselves.
A bunch of young men, all dressed in black, dancing extremely aggressively on stage. It made me feel so intimidated, and it's just not what I expect to see on primetime TV.
I'm in a different class when I get...
that we understand each other.
The SIRS Home Office liaison works here, but I'm not seeing them on any unsecured surveillance. Ah, but their assistants here. Start by hacking them.
I understand.
It is illegal to participate in gatherings of more than 5 people.
Last-minute meeting. Take that, shove it up your smug, unelectable arse giving. No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Stand in quadrant.
Could be anyone.
Clear. Heading out.
The situation's been much later.
Clear. Moving on.
Look out! I've spotted an erratic drone requesting lockdown.
It can't have gone far.
Fuck!
Looks clear. Gonna check our next area.
Christ!
Check every corner and crevice. Eyes open. They could be anywhere. Moving on. Look it. She's got to be here somewhere. Clear. Heading out. She's here. Not.
I suppose I'll keep looking.
Clear. Moving on. She must be. Area clear. Moving on.
Download complete. Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure. Got it. 16 email threads indicate the Home Office liaison is a right lush. She spends most of her time down at the Three Hawker Boys. If you want to start a relationship with her, that's as good a place as any.
Send me the location, please.
Done.
not my fault if my muscles twitch.
Scanning. You're clear, move along.
Yeah, bloody right. Don't you? What's the matter? Going somewhere? Next time I can, giving me so much as a sab.
Get out of the car, please and thank you.
Proceed. We'll engage if necessary.
Read my prophecy.
Suspect left the vehicle, maintaining visual.
I've got this.
Bloody cheek.
Yeah, I know.
I'm done with you.
I had them. Where did they go?
Right, fan out and find the target. Drone, area search.
Search units, disengage. This search is pointless.
That's her.
So can I give you your number? I mean, can I have my... No, start again?
Ooh, if that's how you treat a one-liner, I shudder to think of what you do with two. Goodbye.
Hey! That was... Hey! Being stressed out is no excuse to be abusive.
Oh, I'm in a great mood, actually. It's just that I'm wasting my scant leisure time fending off the advances of a haggard swamp creature.
Fuck you!
Not even in your wildest dreams, sweetie.
I'm still learning the nuances of human interaction, but my analysis indicates that you aren't her type.
Yeah, I got that, Bags.
Quit your whining. There's plenty of fish in the sea. We've got the biggest... I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
I'm in.
This isn't fucking rugby.
Hey, this is embarrassing, but did we match on invite, maybe?
If we didn't, I'm going to have their CEO killed.
Oh, now, hang on. I may have made that up.
Careful who you fib to. Someone almost died.
Now, that would have been embarrassing.
I should say. Shall we move this conversation somewhere a bit more private? Oh, my. Didn't know you could do that. What other secrets are you hiding?
Nothing. You've seen all me scars now, love.
So after all that, did you acquire the biometric data?
I did. And everything else we're not fucking talking about.
Brilliant. What's next?
It seems you'll have to maintain the ruse a bit longer. The upload is still going and I have an incoming connection from the liaison.
Put her on.
Enough crap. Who the hell are you? You working for the Russians? China? Fucking America?
No offence, love, but I think you may be overestimating your importance a tad.
Oh, do shut up.
Upload complete. Malik is on the line. I'm sure he'll be very grateful and polite.
This will have to do. We can meet at Westminster Abbey to discuss the results. And I wanted to say, you performed somewhat better than anticipated.
You trying to make me blush, mate?
He's disconnected.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
I've marked the meeting location on your map. Don't hurry.
Cheers, Bagley. I am so fucking confused by everything I'm seeing here.
A professional hypnotist. Looks like someone never updated their career goals from when they were a child. In 1850...
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Dead sick, right? Finally. I'd asked to see your belly button, but they may be watching us. Just have to trust you're not one of them.
What?
The clones. You know, pod people? Artificially grown humanoids? They've infiltrated every centre of power in London. You must have encountered them.
Okay.
Here, look.
you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in the white one. I'm just trying to some niggas wanna try some. Did you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in the white one. I'm just a hoodlum, I came with a gun, some niggas wanna try some.
What's that doing there?
Do you recognize him?
What are they doing?
If you have questions about someone's behavior, if you see something suspicious, you need to tell us, because we need to know. SIRS, we're looking out for Britain. Are you?
You've arrived at Westminster Abbey, final resting place of noted cousin fucker King Edward I.
Is that relevant, Bagley?
It is if you're his cousin. Anyway, have a seat. I'll notify Malik you've arrived.
I have to walk away. I haven't slept in 76 hours. I can't do this.
You're just tired.
No, I'm afraid. I know who runs Zero Day, and I don't think I can beat her.
Fine. Don't. Just give me a name. I'm not asking.
All right. I'm trusting you with this. My analysis indicates that Zero Day is led by the current director of SIRS counter-terrorism, Emma Child. Legend has it she's the reason that Gorbachev survived the coup in '91, but more than that, she's my friend. She mentored me through my first field assignment years ago.
Well, I hope you said your goodbyes.
Wait. There's always a margin of error. If you go after Emma and I'm wrong, you'll have her and Zero Day to contend with. Confirm it's her before you do anything.
We'll be careful.
Be right. Or we'll both be dead.
I hate to agree with a career snoop, but Malik's right. We need to tread carefully here. This is the head of SIRS fucking counter-terrorism we're moving against.
You're right. We need to be smart. Emma Child is a lead, not a target.
Okay, I can live with that. So how do we find her?
Easy. Bagley, index those dossiers we stole and work out who her direct reports are. Then get up on their comms.
Done.
Oh, aren't you clever? But we can't just wait around for them to slip up and blab Emma Child's location, we have to make them slip up and call a meeting with her. So we do something big, something old-school DedSec. Really scare the shit out of them.
Emma Child is the head of SIRS counter-terror, which coordinates operations with Albion out of the old MI6 building. So, if we were to break in and leave a message that we know will get back to her...
Yeah, good. Let's do that.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Received. Moving to intercept. Anyone have visual? Anyone? Control. I've lost the target. Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
That is the old MI6 building, one of the most prominent intelligence organizations in the world. But now, thanks to SIRS taking over, the dark heart of every secret scheme and bloody coup in the whole of Europe. So, no huge difference, really.
All right. What's a few new scares anyway?
Bagley, don't scare him. You just have to find the central server room and connect us. We'll do the rest. You've got this.
Turn over everything here until you... That's the case file server there. Connect Bagley and we'll take care of it.
Grand.
Quick mission update, but you have to promise not to be mad.
Bagley, don't fuck about, just say it.
Well, since you didn't promise, I can't give you the details, but suffice to say there's an absolute piss monsoon of Albion goons heading your way.
done.
Holy shit. I'm just glad we're on the same side.
Excellent work. Now get yourself safe. We'll call when we have something.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shit! I need help!
Moving to cover!
I'm taking fire!
Oh my god.
Neutralizing hostile target.
All units, possible suspect or suspects reported near your location. Message received, moving in. Over.
Going in for a tactical ramp. Continuing unlawful activity.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Take the vehicle out, now! Received, we are in pursuit.
Look at that. Your plan worked. There's more buzz coming from Emma Child's organisation than a nest of rowdy wasps.
Fuck, that was fast.
Well, I may have sent everyone in Child's inner circle security footage of your little MI6 operation. Just to speed things up a bit.
Is that safe?
No, not really. But then you're a violent insurgent who runs around in a colourful... mask-punching mercenaries, stealing top-secret intelligence and driving through street cafes. Define safe.
Fair point. So, what's the play?
A small group is meeting with Emma Child in a parking garage. They've switched off the CCTV cameras, but if you connect me to the building's CTOS hub, I can switch them back on, because I'm very clever.
That's the move, then.
Yo, big shot. It's another one. They said 1 and 1 is 2. That was me and you. But we ain't stuck like glue. I like my ex with the yoke. But please don't burn my toast. She wants me to be her blow. But she can't put sun on the toast. You can't deny, you looked in my eye.
This is the parking garage where Emma Child is meeting with her inner circle. Malik has asked that you confirm she really is in charge of Zero Day before we do anything. So try and hack the camera system to see if we can get a look at that meeting.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Better piss off now, or... What? Ah! Make it stop! Fuck.
Your data is safe with service. Man don't dance, flex on your ex. Man don't dance, step on my crepes. Man don't dance, touch my chest. Man don't dance, 1, 2 step. Man don't dance, man don't dance, man don't dance. Man don't dance, you wanna Gatherings of more than 5 humans is a crime. Oh, Gaza! Fuck! Oh, man. Searching. Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention.
Moving on. I don't see anything yet. Keep looking.
Fool! Let's go. I am done with you.
All units, proceed to alarm location.
Let me check out what's set off the alarm. Investigating disturbance.
Do not get away!
Clear!
Tron, begin a search.
That's where I'm saying.
It's too much of a coincidence. He slips away and our case server gets hit. Richard Malik is behind this.
I've got wetwork assets on standby, Mrs. Child.
Malik is dead the moment he surfaces.
What do you mean, the moment he surfaces? Are you telling me we have nothing?
Yes, ma'am. For lack of a better word, he's vanished. Hasn't been at work, hasn't been at home, hasn't bought anything with a card.
Of course he hasn't. He's not a moron. He knows our tools. We can't rely on filament. We have to use our fucking eyes and ears.
He may have left London. Perhaps he's hiding out in the country.
This is why all these excuses smell like horse shit.
We do have a supporting theory, Mum. We think Malik's been in contact with DedSec. It could be they're hiding him.
He's treating London like enemy territory. He's made contact with the local insurgency and got them working with him. So, here's what we're gonna do. Reallocate all resources to the DedSec file. If we shake that tree long enough, Malik's bound to fall out. Do your fucking jobs. Get out there and kill some terrorists.
Track him down.
Negative contact. Moving on.
Tron, spread out and search.
Searching the area.
Get an APW out. The suspect is fled.
Bagley, Malik, now.
He's not answering.
Fuck it. I'm going anyway.
Shit, you're right. Go. This might be our only chance.
Emma Child just opened a secure optic link to the Home Secretary. If you really want to clear your names for the bombings, this may be your chance to gather the evidence. Get close to the car and I can hack in, plugging you into Emma Child's comm. Try to drive casually.
This is Director Child coding in. Kilo Alpha Kilo 711.
Code and voice print confirmed. You're on a secure line to the Home Office, Director.
Hold on, Mr. Secretary. I seem to have a communications anomaly. Probably nothing, but let's switch channels to be safe.
Well, that's annoying. Stay close and I'll see if I can get them back.
We're reallocating resources to the DedSec file. Mr. Secretary, I wanted to bring this up directly because of the recent incident with your liaison to the service.
Oh. Oh, God. You think that was DedSec? I thought we'd chalked that up to your problem child, that, Malik, was it?
Yes. That's the sensitive bit, Mr. Secretary. There's new evidence that suggests Malik may be working with DedSec.
For fuck's sake, Emma, this is a disaster.
It's under control. Shit, sorry, Tom, but we have to switch channels again. One moment.
Oh, it seems this conspiracy goes all the way to the top. Or close to it, anyway. Stay nearby, we've almost got it.
Terrorists, criminals, everyday accidents. There are too many threats facing our community, but there are also those who stand against them. The government has put the new National Health Service at the center of national security. So, if you're looking for a way to serve your community, try serving your country. The NHS. We might be smaller, but we...
And just how exactly is any of this under control, Emma?
Because one of them is currently hacking into my car's comm. That's where those anomalies are coming from.
You sound suspiciously calm about that.
This isn't my first day, Tom. I'm not in the car. It's a decoy. But it does have an active beacon that's calling Albion down right on top of them as we speak. I'll have one of them in custody within an hour.
That was me disconnecting this time. You had better run. I have Malik for you.
I'm going underground. I can't risk direct contact anymore.
Hang the fuck on. Did you hear her? She's trying to kill you. She's leading 0 Day. Don't be stupid.
I did hear her. She knows I'm working with you, which means she's closer than I thought. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. Goodbye.
Yo, brethren, where have your hairline gone? I can't believe the cheek. Some girls wake up and don't even brush their teeth.
Fucking freak.
Fuck him. We know who's behind 0 Day now. We don't need him. We just have to find her.
As it happens, when I was getting intimate with the MI6 server, I came across a list of SIRS safe houses scattered throughout the city. There are quite a few, though.
No problem. We know where her people are. So, let's cross-reference their GPS data against that list of safe houses. Let's see where they congregate.
Brilliant. Prioritize them by likelihood badge. Let's get this bitch.
I ain't got time to be TikTok. A new wristwatch. Let's go toe to toe. Flip-flops.
I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Searching for the source.
I never a light-skinned friend that looks like Rachel Rose. Which one's which? Not sure. Maybe you're like on call. Don't think you're buff because you're wearing contour. Because I'll wipe your brows off. I'll snap your wig and your nails off. I go blind, pass out. Like I'm at the nail shop. Look, these girls are bluffing. They really ain't on nothing. You can't do that on me. You gonna go get your coffee? Everything
earth can take me down. So FYI, you can't take me down. No bad man can break me. Sitting in my room just trying to figure out how I can turn a penny to a pound. So if you're the worst, you do that quick. If you want a verse, you can pay me now. No longness, no small talk. All of them guys are all talk. Grand hip hop got all sorts. Run around all sorts. What about you? I'm a 5-star work rate, Liverpool champion. Wordplay, punchline, on time, man, I'm on top 5. So writing and top lines, I can do it all. I'm a top guy. So respect my name, you better check what you say. I wanna talk for a second, I got plenty to say. I got plenty of people around me, I don't trust on my head.
You're near an Emma Child's hideout. Poke around to see if you can find a clue.
I'm on it.
Fuck! Don't move! Don't
Hands
move!
up!
Terribly sorry, everyone, but one of your teammates has been kidnapped.
What the hell? SARS has got to be behind this. That was way too clever for Albion acting on their own. The question's why.
Well, they're being tortured for information about Malik, of course. I thought that was obvious when we saw that meeting where Emma Child said, and I'm paraphrasing, kidnap someone and torture them for information about Malik.
Fuck. We have to find Malik. Bags, there's got to be some way to get him a signal.
Sure, I've marked a location for you. In his eagerness to leave in a huff, Malik failed to encrypt his last message. It was almost too easy to trace it back to his safe house.
So what?
Malik has a stick so far up his arse it controls his thoughts. By now, he'll have noticed his error and moved. But there's no way he isn't monitoring that safe house computer. If we use it to send a message like, return our calls or we tell Charles everything, I'm sure the stick will compel him to listen.
Worth a try.
Agreed. Let's do it. Okay, got to try and let the auto drive this thing.
Check this.
I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile in your area.
Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Malik's safe house is somewhere around here, but it will be well hidden. Maybe have a look for a slightly off-colour brick or an inconspicuous lever.
Code 3. Closest units proceed to alarm location.
You must be looking for a beat.
I'll have a look. See what set off the alarm.
Good.
Drone, perform a search.
Any sign of the target? Anyone?
Let's find this wanker. Drone, begin search.
That's it.
Bollocks.
I'm calling off the
They must have got away. Whoever set off the alarms, long gone. All clear now. Going back to my post.
Always be ready to clear the way.
That lever does look a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Give up while he still can. No more chances.